Hi again, everybody. I'm John Losing, and welcome to the program. Happy to see you again. Today we brought our cameras to the Gelson Shopping Center on Mulholland Highway here in Calabasas, where something really wonderful is taking place. The community has been invited to the Golden Spoon restaurant here at the center to partake and enjoy some of the fresh product and donate their money to a very worthy cause. We're raising funds to help 2 local residents who are struggling against cancer. The disease, as you know, affects just about all of us in one way or another. And on this Saturday in Calabasas, it is our opportunity to give back. Let's meet some of the people involved. Well, this is Julie Talbert, head of the Talbert Family Foundation, the local nonprofit whose mission is to help local families facing life-threatening illnesses. And Julie and her group responsible for putting on this event today. Can you tell us a little bit more about what's involved and who we're assisting?
Well, today you can come out and eat some yogurt or buy a nice bag or do a raffle, and we're going to help Kevin Cordasco today and he's a junior at Calabasas High School who's been battling neuroblastoma for many years. And then there's also Kim, who's a single mom that's got lung cancer.
Well, we have caught up with the star of the show. This is Kevin Cordasco, who is now 15 years old.
15.
You're a junior at Calabasas High School.
Junior, yeah.
Calabasas High School. Kevin, when you were 9, you were diagnosed with neuroblastoma. What is the disease? Could you describe it for us?
Neuroblastoma is a soft tissue cancer. It's mainly in the bones especially when it gets in the advanced stages. It's a very smart cancer, very aggressive cancer. Hides in the bone marrow, so it's very hard to detect sometimes, especially with just scanning. You need to go into the bone marrow with a surgery and draw bone marrow, and it's a very tough cancer.
Well, today's event at the Golden Spoon, of course, helping out Kevin Cordasco of Calabasas and also Kim Levy of Oak Park, who is suffering from lung cancer. And this is Kim's best friend, Stephanie Davis. How is Kim doing? What's her condition today?
Kim's doing really good. Her spirits are really high. She's very positive, very, a motivation to all of us. Currently, her cancer has spread just a little bit. She has 4 new spots in a similar location. She just finished 6 weeks of chemotherapy, and unfortunately, it didn't shrink the new tumors, but they also haven't grown. So currently, right now, she's looking into some clinical trials in Johns Hopkins.
How does something like this help? How will this help Kim, this event today?
The event is just an inspiration to her. She feels so grateful to the community, to all her friends, her family. She's always just inspired by how many people come out, from the community that don't know her, and just, an overwhelming love.
She's a single mom with how many children?
She's a single mom with almost 5-year-old. Her son's almost about to turn 5 next month. So
this is really going to help ease the pain in the pocketbook. I know that.
It helps tremendously. She's been through so many treatments over the last 2 years that she hasn't been able to work. So all the fundraising and donations has really kept her and her son going. So.
Well, best of luck to you and your friendship, and to Kim, and maybe by the end of the day we'll have some good news in terms of what's going to be passed forward to her to help her out. Thanks, Stephanie. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
It's wonderful to see the help for these two local folks, Kevin and Kim. But over the course of the year, you help many families. Tell us the scope of your work each year, who you're helping, how much you're assisting, what kind of funds you're raising. Can you give us an overview?
Sure, yeah. At any given time, we might be raising money for 20 to 40 families, and it ranges from kids that have cancer up to maybe the parents that have cancer, but we do donate 100% of what we get from the public, and we've just hit $4.5 million of money that we've been able to raise, but that means it's donated, you know. So,
Over how many years?
We started in 2003, so yeah, it's pretty exciting, pretty overwhelming and humbling all at the same time.
How did this event come together here at the Golden Spoon? Eating for a cause, right?
Eating yogurt yeah, exactly. Adam, actually, the owner here, just emailed us and said, gee, he wanted to do something, had heard about our foundation, and literally from a very tiny email came this day.
Well, this is Adam Smith. He is the owner of the Golden Spoon here at the Gelson Center in Calabasas, hosting the event today. How did you get involved, and why did you want your store to take part?
I reached out to the Talbert Foundation about a month and a half ago, and they were just really willing to work with me and set up a fundraiser. And originally, I'd wanted to do it simply because it's good for my business. But once I started talking to the foundation, like learning who this is for, who this is helping, like it's really actually changed my life, kind of. So now I'm like thankful for my family. My family's all here helping me, like just everyone that came out to support me and like this event. It's just truly like lets me know how thankful I should be.
So you've undergone several bone marrow transplants and other treatments. Can you describe those?
I've gone through laser beam radiation, experimental liquid radiation where they inject radioactive medication into you and you're in a box for 7 days, chemo, bone marrow transplant, all that. I've done it all.
Done it all. And when the going gets rough, how do you get through it?
To be honest, I don't know. I pulled through it. I guess it comes down to, it's worth it. In the end, life is worth it.
How do you feel now?
I feel fantastic. I was given great news last week that
What's that?
I was doing experimental chemo and I didn't know if it was gonna work or not. And it was a bit of a distress call because I've been on a bad string of news, and they told me that my cancer can barely be seen on the scan.
Man, that is fantastic. Let's fast forward to November. Your big event each year is the Calabasas Classic, the races down and around the Commons. How's that going, and what can we look forward to this year at the Classic?
Okay, I'll break it here. You don't even know, but I'm going to break the big news. We've got a mobile app that we're setting up this year. So you're going to be able to find out about our sponsors, about all the event info, and also track your runner while they're running.
Wonderful.
So we're in that
During the race, you can check in with real time?
real time during the race. I just got goosebumps. It's all like, I'm really, really excited, and there'll be no charge to anyone that wants to download it. We've worked a deal with the app company, and we should be up by the end of the month with the app. So
How many runners will there be, and what kind of races are involved in November?
we're looking probably, again, about 2,500 runners. We've got a 5K, a 10K, and the Family Fun Run always is a good one.
At home at the Cardasco household, there's not a lot of video games going on, I understand. There's a lot of family time. You guys really are model. It's the way things should be done in many homes. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
You know what? It just makes me look at kids who I see like backtalk their parents all the time and, disrespect their elders. It makes me look at them and think that they weren't raised correctly, and that sounds so weird coming out of like a kid, but it's true. It all starts at home. You need to put emphasis on family. That's why my brother and I have such a great relationship. And we Although my parents do let us do our things, Facebook, TV, video games, whatnot.
It doesn't consume your life.
It doesn't, yeah, it's not what our lives revolve around. Our lives revolve around friends and family, and enjoying the beautiful things in life. Being outside, being, in the environment, playing sports, doing good, useful things.
Just hearing you talk, I know you appreciate more than most. So we are best wishes and good health down the road. We all need that. And thanks for coming out today. And this has got to make you glad to see all the community come out and support you as well, huh?
I knew it was going to be a big turnout, but this, I don't know, this is pretty early for a big turnout, so I'm very happy. Very happy.
Thanks, Kevin. All right. The best way, of course, to lend a helping hand and assist those with life-threatening diseases is to visit the Talbert Family Foundation website, talbertfamilyfoundation.org, and you can see all the great things that they're involved with. And don't forget the Calabasas Classic, the race to help families who have ill children, ill parents, is coming up this fall in November. I'm John Losing. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on CTV.